taking them headphones off. I don't need them on. I don't think it's the way. I don't know. I'll have to use a microphone on this PC because I'm not even on the PC. I don't know what they're on the microphone for. I've had that on for, I don't know, all this time. Phone keeps crashing, overheating. So I'll have to do a bit of tinkering. Who knows how long that's going to take to suss this out. I know you're jammed. All these doors are strawberry jammed every day. What is it? Start getting scared at my own bloody reflection, shadow, everything. They die or whatever like that, you know, like don't really speak too soon. So let's see how I get on with this. I think it says there's something about a rug. There's something about a rug, I'm sure of it. At the bottom or the base or whatever. You'll go to the bottom of the house. I remember there being a rug. You gotta interact with the rug. That's it. You gotta interact with a lot of things. Like most games. But this one is a bit like you can interact with a spoon. And ain't gonna do anything. It's not as if I interact with a spoon and starts putting out his breakfast, cereal, milk and all that. But there is a bit where you actually have to make a tea or a milkshake or I don't know what the hell it is. If I get to find that rug or find the location of that rug before I get I don't like that sound. I don't like the flickering. I don't want to go past. I don't want to. That clock. The flickering in it. The sound and the flickering of the lights. That's what's going to get my ass. I know. Almost there. Mind you, restart. Know where I'm going. I didn't have to go all the way upstairs. I can go straight downstairs this time. Is we're not going to start all the way from the back. Hey, Bailey Moore. Hey, Bailey. I'm Bailey. I think the game's on Twitch, but you know what? I tried streaming on my Streamlabs or my OBS, and I don't know what I did. I'm not good, with the technology, and all of a sudden, I can't download OBS, so it says it's already in there, and it keeps running, and it's not running. I've uninstalled it, so OBS ain't happening. Streamlabs, I don't know. It won't show my camera. Maybe just have to reset everything, pull everything out, put it all back in. When they say, what is it? Windows error, ding, ding, refresh everything, refresh this. See that? I'll show you that goes. Hi Theo. Links boy. Unk. Who's the Links boy? Oh. Yeah, he probably Unk, because I am probably older than him. You know what? Most people say that, when you're older than them, they can say, Uncle, how you doing? So, Uncle is a good, it's a good thing. Like in India, you know what they would say? Oh, Paji, as in older brother. So if any of you are younger than me, you can call me Paji. I don't mind. That's what they most say, Paji, older brother, how you doing? So anytime. Hello, Joe Walker, you alright? What did I say? Downstairs this time. See this camera? You got this camera. What's that game? There's a game. Hello. Yo, boss. All right, Joe Walker. I don't know how to pronounce that. So, who's your? Maybe that's just a username someone just made up. What? All usernames are made up. That's not what I mean. Like something that's slightly unpronounceable. That's what I meant. Interact. Damn thing. Hey, there's a door here. See, I don't like that. Right. Okay. Oh, very familiar. It's all good, people. know what? I'm gonna try and learn how to multi-stream. This is old school streaming. This has got 3 apps running. I got my Twitch app. I got the YouTube app. Someone says I'm talking on the YouTube, but I'm playing on Twitch, but you can't hear me. But you can hear me and see me on the YouTube, but you can't see the game. Oh, I think that's right or wrong. I don't know. Either way. Either way, I'll suss it out. You know, this is about all these YouTube. One geezer was on about YouTube, and what was he? Source on a source on a source. I was adding all these tags and stuff till I realized what I was doing. You know, chats and that. Why didn't they start with that? You know, and they didn't even talk about putting your face and putting all that on the what was it? What is the Streamlabs or the OBS? I don't know. Copy and paste URL. Yes, I know all that, right? But I'm sure you don't need to do all that when you're streaming. Just want to stream your face and the play this game. What am I doing now? What am I grabbing this chair for? I don't care about this chair, you know. Right. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to show you this. This is what happens, right? Whether you can see, I don't know. You interact with it, and then that thing's there. So I put the chair here, right? That chair there. I don't know why, right? Because I saw someone do it last time. I'm going to walk through the chair in front. What I did to him, I trapped him. Let's see if he still gets me. Hello, Pug. Ah, you. No, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. You know what it is? Every time I think I've got a handle on this here, I can block this thing, but I don't know what it's him. Yeah, he's the one that keeps coming after me. I know your game. I'm not doing that. You guys are funny, man. Just chill. Play. No, I can't even say watch the game. I don't know if you got need. You like probably need more things just to watch me playing this game and listening to me or something like that. You know what? If you put all that information and attention to someone just saying, we'll just edit the guy and just put him whatever sound over that. Okay. This stage, well, I wouldn't say a stage. This area, you know what? With this, all the cupboards. He's in one of these cupboards, and I opened them all slowly, right? And you know what happened? Didn't need to. All I had to do was turn right and fall down this bloody hole. Right. Walk past here. I'm gonna have this game. Well, no, not this game. This is one chapter. Lucy, man, Juicy Lucy. Okay. Is it this cupboard? Yeah, empty. Okay, nothing in the cupboard, nothing to see here. Like the borders, nothing to see here, nothing in the cupboard. Links boy, I don't know who all these people are, you know, but we're all just chilling and chatting. We're just chilling, Billy, not killing. The visage like a mirage. Don't want to go with that entourage. Sometimes I might just start chatting crap, rhyming anything that comes in my head, so that happens. Okay, this is what I swear I said. There's a rug. I'm sure there's a rug. What am I doing? I best not be going back in circles. I ended up doing that right at the beginning where I started. Yep, that was bloody strawberry jammed. Yes. I don't know what's gonna happen. Do I? No, I don't know what's gonna happen. So that means I come to a dead end. That's very rare, that is. I normally just walk around in circles for days. No, something I have never used YouTube properly. I just use this because there was a bunch of like almost. Yeah, safe, Brian. Don't know how you do that, but yeah, that's it. As long as I get your message on here, that's cool. If you can hear me, that's fine. I don't have to type it in. As long as I know you can hear me, right? Because I was talking when I first started this. I started talking for hours, and people were like, we can't hear you, bro. Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. I don't know even why they're arguing, but you know what? I don't want to get involved. Let them, socialize between them. Yeah, life on the streets here. Man's if it's easy when you're face to face, you have a decision. Do I just stop and walk away, or do I just keep on chatting because I'm in that mood to, see how far it goes? But I want to know is what I have to do and how I have to do it in this game. On the street, there was somebody, what was he saying? He's in the chip shop or something. Let me tell you a story, right? This was only last week, right? There was a guy, right? He was in the chip shop. It was 12 o'clock. My feet were hurting because I walked hours and the shoes were bad. They busted up my ankles or my heels. So basically, I remember going to the chippy. There was one guy sitting on the back. There was one guy on the right, and there was a guy on the left, and there was a guy by the counter. He was off. He put his order in. The guy on the right, he had his order. I think the guy in the back, right, was sitting and he was eating. And I asked the guy on the left. I don't know. He just standing there like a dodo, right? So I asked so the guy, the guy at the counter asked me what I wanted. I told him what I wanted. And then all of a sudden the other guy's, yo, don't you see there's a queue here? And I looked behind him and I said, there ain't no queue here. There's one guy standing there. The other guy's put his order in. You're obviously waiting for your order. The other guy, he asked me, so why am I in the wrong? I don't want to get into this conversation with you at the now, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not going to end up good or bad for either of us. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to take my business somewhere else. And I was so happy I did that because the chippy down the road was open. And they had a big ass piece. So I said, you know what? I'll take that. And that chippy, right, for some silly reason, had a fire 3 days ago. And you know what happened? It had a fire and all the electrics down one area up to my Tesco. My Tesco, went down. I put that on YouTube because I said to them, the security guard, I go, what's happening? He goes, oh, we're going to open in a couple of hours. I went back in a couple of hours, right? And I said, yo, you're still not open, so what are you going to do with all that food? Steak, chicken, whatever, you name it. Dairy, cheese. Oh my gosh, could you imagine the stuff they had to do that pasta? I don't even want to imagine because I'd rather just see the empty stuff than the actual stuff because that just make me go even more cringe. I saw you. So if you're here, there's a rug here. I know there's something to do with a rug, man. This what am I interacting with? No, I don't want to interact with that. Don't want to go down that way because of the clock. The clock's gonna go off, and then he is saying take a picture of this bloody ghost. I keep doing that. That ain't make no difference. So what? It's the dead end there. Right? Okay. I don't know. Yeah, that was only last week. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. That's what I was saying about the Tesco. So he says, oh, we're gonna give him to the other Tesco's. I go, well, the electric's been off for a few hours now. It'll probably be stored in the morning, and by that time, you ain't gonna get no one to drop all that food off. So when I went there, I made a video and I asked the cashier, I go, what happened to all that food? We had to throw it in the bin. I go, are you serious? You literally give food out to food banks every day. There was a woman that comes at a particular time to collect the food. Okay, you have a certain amount of time before the food starts going bad, like a 2-hour, I think, limit, right? But you know what? If you know that you're going to do that, you just stand outside, put a couple of tables, your Tesco, so you could think about it, put your tables up, put the food on there, give it. Imagine all the people that, because you would rather let someone come and steal food for less than £200, right, than give free food that somebody would rather have to go to the food bank. Where's the logic in that? Labour logic. Uh-oh. I hear you. Where are you? No. Where are you? Oh, everything's gone dark. That's why. Especially my light. Oh. No, what am I doing now? Has everything gone dark? Was it just me? I can't see. Okay. See, this is dazzling me. What am I doing? What am I taking pictures of the floor for? Why do you have pitch black rooms? Are you mad? Right, there's a door. There's a cupboard. Walk straight. Damn. I know, people who cannot see well, right? Like the blind. That'd be a good idea for a horror movie, innit? A blind guy has to escape a house and it's haunted or something like that. Anyway, see, look at the floor again. I doubt the blind guy would do that, keep looking at the floor. Oh, it doesn't matter. What can I do here? Anyway, yeah, so I just walked away. I said, forget that. I got my big ass chicken anyway, because the chickens there would have been smaller. This was a chicken breast roll and a couple of quid. And then the last one, and I said, yeah, man, I'll take that. Yeah, man, these things are so. Alright, okay. Is there anything to do with the cupboard? Fine. Shut it. It's stupid, Right, here's the clock. Don't know why I care about that clock. Where is that rug? There's a rug here, man. Stupid ass rug. Alright, I've done that. What am I missing? Besides a few bloody brain cells. I don't know. That's alright. That's fine by me. I don't care. You know what I mean? I think that's what happens when I just carry on and they're like, you know what, we don't want to listen to this guy talking about his life story. But you know what? Don't know why people argue like that on the thingy for, but maybe sometimes they don't know if they I don't know. I don't know. And the other argument that I happened with, I just walked away and I went, and the guy, he never said anything because I said I'll take my business somewhere else because I'm not waiting while some guy's in a mood or something like that. So I went down the road and that was it. I went home and I ate food, I went to sleep, done. Argument escalated. I don't know. If you tell me how to do that stuff later on, we'll sort that out, alright? Because obviously I don't know how to do all of that. You know what? We'll talk on the Discord later. Because me and you can talk properly on the Discord, can't we? But I'll try later on. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. It's better. You know what? That way me and you, we can just chat like that on normal on Discord and all that kind of stuff. Normally, if I had a few followers or whatever, viewers, I'd say, listen, this is where I am at the moment, like you, for example, and I'd say, listen, where am I, Lucy? The photos, the cupboards, down the stairs. Is that door open for? No, the door, okay. It's jammed, yeah. No, okay. Yeah, like I says, I've only just, you were my first viewer and, first proper person I interacted with last week on Twitch. And since that, I've started to broad. I got this prison one app and all that kind of stuff, and I thought, just try it either way. And then I got all the Streamlabs, everything all worked. You saw that, didn't you? When I had the Streamlabs the first time, and you go, yeah, you can see the face, and I think you can see the game and everything like that, And I don't know what I did after, so obviously I'll have to redo all that again. But it's a learning curve, isn't it? Good. think I sent an invitation to myself on Discord. I didn't even know you could do that. I think I did it on my phone. You know how I sent you something like that? I said I'm on Twitch. I went on my PC Twitch and it said you've sent yourself the bloody 2 invites. And I was like, I know. I sent the invite. Why would I send it to myself? Yeah, Cyan, thanks. You know, like I know nothing, obviously, but with your obviously I know you're studying. I mean, doing your thing. Obviously busy, but I can just drop you questions when you have the answers. Just give me them. You know what I mean? If you have the advice and all that, like you sent me that video. And if you find a good video, I think we use about plugins. I don't know anything about plugins. You know, I don't know if it's a plugin. To me, plugin sounds something you plug in your computer, so you have to buy it and plug it in. But I don't know if it's something free that you're gonna get or something, and it's inside the thing. Man, could you imagine the guy who develops photos? If he had this camera and he says, well, you got 600,000 photos, right? Most of them have doors and floors and cupboards and everything like that, right? So I don't know what you expect me to find. So obviously. No. That's fine. Don't worry about PC. I just don't know what a plugin is. Is a plugin something that you have to put in? You have to buy it or something, or is that because obviously they don't say multi-stream, whatever like that. You need this plugin or something like that. So it's something I could just find online myself. So don't worry about that. You don't need to worry about trying. You just chill. That's what you gotta do. I'll try because I'm the one here. So I'll remember how I did it the first time and everything was streaming and all that. I did that by myself, so I thought, okay, if I can do that. But then I tried to be clever and I thought, yeah, I'm going to try the rest. I'm going to get rid of the Twitch video, obviously. If I'm still down there, I'm there. Otherwise, we'll just chat like this. I heard Discord is a bit more difficult. I don't even know much, but I'm sure you know a bit more about Discord than I do. If you never mentioned it, I wouldn't have downloaded it. I've got it on my phone, obviously, but PC version, I don't know. Maybe I think it's better with the PC. Okay. Every time I come here, there's a chair there. Okay. I don't want to go on the YouTube and when you. Please, come on in. The clock. No, that clock's ticking. Have I done this bit? Let's find out. Is there? Maybe I gotta do the animations and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the plugins. You know what I mean? I just gotta find in that. I think that's one of the reasons why it won't let me stream properly, because I tried connecting my stream apps and the Streamlabs and the OBGYN, OBS onto my YouTube, and it wouldn't link. It says it's linked on here, but it won't link on that. It says one account allows you to link one platform. I think that's what it is. Yeah, so obviously, if I keep walking around in circles, what I'm going to do is I'm going to log off and try everything and then come back on, because I know that if I do use a remote play on my PC, you can see the PS5 on there if I wanted to stream. I know that. So what I'll probably do is I'll have one more go, right? And then I'll go on Discord for a sec. Okay. See, I know you're there. Has she gone? Or have she been there already? So, okay, forget that rug. That rug ain't doing nothing. So just keep looking for rugs. I keep looking for rugs. Yeah, so obviously, scared of a chair again. Camera. Keep taking pictures of that thing. Oh, no. Alright, you're gonna go off. Oh, you never went off? Oh, it's because I've been here already. Is there anything behind the door? No. On the floor? It reminds me, is they trying to do that Silence of the Lambs? Have you ever seen Silence of the Lambs? Where Jodie Foster, she's at the end, she's looking for the bad guy, it's all dark, and she's at photos, the camera, and that's how the light comes out. And he's got night vision, the baddie has. The villain. Oh, okay. No more circles. Let me, before I get caught by a bloody monster, which is what's going to happen, I'll go on to Discord and give that a go. But before I go on Discord, I think I'm going to try and see if I can set my camera up. What I'll do, I'll take my camera in and out again. There's no sound on there either. Okay. No, okay, he doesn't like sound. I love that. Because when I put that on, that music comes in. Hey. Animations, that's how you... Yeah, I would love to. You can do that on Discord, yes. If you could do that, let me know. Yeah, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll go on your Discord and we'll text each other, right? Or message or DM. See, okay, that's it. Right? So, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to log out. Right? I'm going straight to Discord. I'm going to... Right. Stop that. That way I'll come back and find out what I got to do in this game. Okay, I'm going to Discord now.